y'all.
Today we're going to be showing you how to make popcorn seasonings.
And these make wonderful, wonderful little gifts for the holidays. We'll show you how to do each one of these 5 seasonings. Right, we do these for craft fairs and they sell like little hotcakes. So we wanted to bring it along and share it with y'all. We got our trusty little
blender here. It's a coffee grinder actually.
Right, we have a little coffee grinder we mix it up in. Now y'all can mix it up in a blender if that's all you got. We just have this one. You've seen us use this before. And we specifically keep this one for herbs and that sort of thing. We don't do coffee in it. So we're going to first start out by showing you our taco popcorn seasoning. And we'll definitely leave all the links below, won't we, Sugar?
Yes, we will.
We'll leave all the links below for you so you can do whichever one suits your fancy. Now we're going to be making a few up because we have a craft fair we're going to. So we'll leave the links below and it'll make one of these shakers full for you, but we'll be making extra in the video. You'll see us, okay? So first off, we're going to start with 1/8 of a teaspoon of coriander. What you got there? 2.5 teaspoons of onion powder. Like I said, we're making extra, so 2 teaspoons of chili powder. 1 teaspoon of paprika. 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. 1/2 to 1 teaspoon of salt. And last but not least, 1/2 teaspoon of cumin. And then what are we going to do, Shug?
We're just going to blend all that up.
Yep. So if you're doing it in a blender, you're going to blend it in your blender. Or if you have one of these, it makes it real fine. And we love the fineness because it sticks to your popcorn.
Yes. So we're just going to blend this all up.
Dip it in there and show them. It's really, really fine. So that was the taco. And if you're making several batches like we are, these little brushes come in real handy to brush it out. And then in between, you'll want to wipe it with a dry cloth just to get any of the extra out. You don't want to introduce any moisture to it. So a dry cloth. And now we're going to go to our next one. This is the cinnamon sugar.
Yep.
And we're going to start with, what's this? 2 tablespoons of white sugar. Let's go ahead.
2 tablespoons of powdered sugar.
2 teaspoons of cinnamon. And 1/2 teaspoon of salt. All right.
And we're going to blend that all together.
We're going to put this on the tray so you can see what it looks like. A little easier. It's kind of like powdered sugar almost. It's a little bit more coarse than powdered sugar, but that's what it looks like when it's all done. So you're just brushing it out with the brush. And then I'm going to wipe it out with a dry towel. Don't forget your lid. I'll wipe it out.
And then the next one we're going to do is a nacho.
We get our cheddar powder. This is cheddar powder. And we get it up in Amish country. Any of your bulk stores will carry it. So you want to start with 2 tablespoons of your cheddar powder. 1 teaspoon of, what is that, paprika?
Yes.
Half a teaspoon of chili powder. 1 teaspoon of onion powder. And if you dry your own onions, you can make your own onion powder, which is absolutely wonderful in these recipes.
Yes.
And a half to 1 teaspoon of salt. And you just mix it all up. Now these little jars, we pick these up. We got these off of Amazon, and you can get these in a variety of sizes, and you can also pick them up at like your home goods store or something like that if y'all wish. So we're just going to go ahead and put this in here. Do you want to go ahead and make sure you get it with the little sprinkle top when you purchase these. And last but not least, we have a barbecue, which is one of our favorites, and it seems to be a very popular one for everyone else. Now you can leave it just like this. This is already mixed up with all the seasoning, different parts in it. The problem with that, I don't know if y'all can tell on camera, this is kind of thick. It's very granule, and that's why we go ahead and we put it in our little coffee grinder or spice grinder, because it makes it a better consistency. It's very fine, and those finer particles just seem to stick to your popcorn much better, especially after you put a little butter on there. If you wanted to put butter on there, it is just wonderful. Dump that in here and we'll compare the two. Do you see the difference? And this finer one is going to definitely stick to your popcorn, where this one might be at the bottom of your bowl. We're going to continue to grind this up. Okay, there you have it. These are our lovely popcorn seasonings. And we typically will let them sit out just a little bit on a little tray like this, just sitting out, let them air dry just a little, because when they're being blended up in here, they get warm, and then which causes the moisture in them to make them clump up in your jar. So to avoid that, you can just leave them sit out on a tray and let them finish, cooling off, basically is all it is. You're just letting them cool off. And we'll just let them cool off here for, I don't know, 30 minutes, an hour. Oftentimes I'll get busy doing something else and then remember to come back in and jar them up. That's all there is to it. There's one last one that we really wanted to share with you because it's one of Bella and I's favorites, and it is a salted caramel recipe. And instead of us going through the whole thing here on video, because it's basically the same thing, just different seasonings, and you're going to do the exact same thing in the spice grinder, and we have plenty of it already made up. But we did want to show you, or we did want to tell you, that it is really a simple recipe. It is powdered sugar. What is this one? turbinado. We're going to mutilate that, I'm sure. We're going to butcher that name. But it's just sugar in the raw. That's all it is. And then some brown sugar and some salt. And like I said, we'll leave all those down below for y'all, so you can scroll right down below the video and get all your recipes. But that's the only weird ingredient, I guess, that maybe you might not have on hand to make this. That's the only one that you might have to run out and get besides the cheese powder. So we'll leave all those below for you. And hopefully this was fun for you as well, because we've had a blast. And we love these little spices. And wouldn't this make a wonderful gift?
Yeah.
You could just put these right in a little box, lay them down there, add some popcorn to it, a little bag of popcorn, and you've got a wonderful little gift for someone for the holidays. Well, as always, it has been a pleasure having y'all in the kitchen with us, and hopefully you stay tuned for some more fun little ideas for holiday gifts, as well as entertaining during the holidays. We got some more things up our sleeve. So thanks for joining us, guys. And as always, keep it simple
and fun. Also, subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell so you guys don't miss any of our fun videos. And don't forget, share it with your friends.